Welcome, welcome! It's Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, bringing you another Star Citizen video. And today I am going to talk to you about the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo 2950. It's going to be held in Microtech at the the Tobin Convention Center in New Babbage. So I want to show you how to get there today, both if you spawn there and if you're coming into the spaceport. As you can see, they had a nice, really awesome little intro for it with Dax McCleary, who is, I guess he's well-renowned at this point. I love that they do these little videos with him and the craziness that he gets into every single day at the IAE. It's going to become a tradition, and it's going to be a really good one. So I'm glad we get to experience that and see what all they can come up with. So if you're trying to get to the convention center from spawning at Microtech, you're gonna first of all get out of your bed, leave your room, and go to the elevator. And we are going to take the elevator all the way down to the lobby. Now, on the first day of the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, the 20th and the 21st, you're going to have Argo, Grey Cat, and Consolidated Outland with certain offerings from them, you know, on the sales floor or on the exhibit floor. You'll get to explore those ships. All the ships will be available for free fly that day, so you can rent them for free and check them out. Make sure you go down here through the apartment lobby and down into the tubes, and you'll see up here in front of us that it'll tell you that the Tobin Expo Center is off to the right, as well as the Commons. So it's like just a little added stop. Really easy to find from Microtech itself. On the 21st and 22nd, you're going to have Aegis Dynamics and all their offerings. The 22nd and 23rd is Anvil Aerospace. 23rd and 24th will be Crusader, Tumbrel, and Kruger. So you can expect your Mercury Star Runner to be the belle of the ball right there, the main ship that you're going to see on display. Then the 24th and 25th of November is Misk. 25th and 26th will be Drake and a Planetary. 26th and 27th will be the alien ships, which will be Aopa, Banu, and Asperia. Which Asperia is not really an alien company, but they make alien remanufacture, reproduced vehicles. Then on the 27th and 28th, you have Origin Jump Works. The 28th and 29th, Robert Space Industries, and most likely we'll get to see that fabled gunship that they've been talking about. Don't forget, on day one, Consolidated Outland will probably have that Nomad, which we don't know if it's a fighter, we don't know if it's a refiner, we don't know what it is. We'll have to find out on that day. And then on the 29th through the 2nd, they're going to have Best in Show. They'll have new weapons and armor, and of course you'll have all the ship rentals that you can do. So once you get into this little tram here, it'll take you over to the convention center. It's just a quick little ride. It's also a fairly quick little ride from New Babbage Intergalactic Spaceport. I really love how they made these tram terminals here at Microtech in New Babbage. They're just so cool to go through. They got great lighting. It's really awesome. I like them. And then when you arrive here at the Expo Center, it's all like yellow gold lighting. Really cool. Again, the lighting here in New Babbage is phenomenal. I love all the lighting that they've had here. So you can see IAE 2950. You're going to see a lot of these videos from me in the future, especially each day I'll be bringing you a video of each manufacturer. That way, you kind of get to see what's going on the floor. Now, this is the lobby area of the convention center. We're not allowed to go into each hall just yet. They won't open that up for us until the day of the convention when it starts, unfortunately. Now, if you're like Evocati, you probably got to go see all that stuff. I know there's some pictures and stuff out there of all that. I wanted to get pictures of all these little all the manufacturers here that are going to be at the expo. I'm kind of hoping we'll get to see a new manufacturer soon. Maybe not at the expo, but in the not so distant future. I know they already have a bunch, but there are some others out there, and maybe, just maybe, somebody will make a huge splash on the scene. I do love that they have all these individual logos, these little different artsy type things for each manufacturer. You know, some of them are a little more planed down, I guess you want to call that, because that's who the manufacturer, you know, is. I mean, take Drake. It's Drake Interplanetary. I mean, they're very noticeable. Consolidated Outland has their little logo. Origin has their fantastic logo that reminds you of the origin of computer game manufacturing that Chris Roberts worked for. I'm sure it's closely related. Then you have, of course, MISC. And again, Drake. Drake to me is still one of my favorite. I mean, I love all the manufacturers in certain ways, or ships that they have put out. But Drake has just grown on me so much over the last few years. You know, I do like a lot of their offerings, if you will. So we've definitely seen how to get to the expo. Now this is how you would get to the showroom floors. And as you can see, there's no other floors for me to go to. And how do you like these panels? I love that they've updated these panels a little bit more. Now Microtech's always been on the cutting edge of the elevator panels. Again, they've kind of upped their game on the elevator panels here. I love it. If you watched yesterday's video, you know, we talked a little bit about what they plan on doing for doors and elevators and all that. This is kind of like a more polished state of one of those, maybe not quite as sophisticated, but it's definitely looking really sharp, really nice, and I like what they've done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out to the spaceport like I was flying in, and I'll show you, you know, the quickest path to get back here to the convention center. So if you are flying in on the 20th from outside of Microtech, you'll come down the elevator from the hangar here, and this is normally where you would spawn your ships. Then you would just take this left side here and then go down into the middle towards the trams. I know I'm moving at a very quick pace here. Maybe on the first day of the IAE I will slow it down to a walking pace for you guys, but I wanted to, you know, get through this fairly quickly. You guys can slow the video down if you need to catch up to see where I'm at. They have little markings there saying the IAE this direction. You definitely want to get on this elevator and go down to the Metro Loop, which is the trams, the anti-grav trains, or whatever you want to call them, maglevs. I don't even know what technology they're using, but it works. So we'll just wait a second until we open up down in the maglev loop area. I do want to take an opportunity to say thank you guys for tuning in and watching these videos. It really means a lot. You know, this is kind of a hobby, and it's one, of course, I would love to turn into, you know, some sort of career. But I definitely appreciate all you guys helping me out and watching these videos. Thank you so much. And if you guys want to become a YouTube member or a Patreon and sponsor this page or support this channel, that would be greatly appreciated. You can do that in the description down below. It's just $1 to get in on the YouTube. So I look forward to seeing some of you guys enter that. I know Christmas is coming up and money may be tight for a lot of people. I can certainly appreciate that because I'm in the same boat. So thank you very much for all of you guys who do sponsor the videos. You can also watch the ads all the way through and click on the ads. That also brings revenue into the channel. If you buy something from an ad, that does too, but I'm not going to ask y'all to spend money on a random ad that comes on YouTube on one of my videos. Okay, sometimes they're pretty cool stuff. I love the Squatch stuff, the Dr. Squatch. Those commercials are hilarious. Anyways, so yeah, you get on the Metro Loop here. Now, I'm going to make a slight little error in judgment, but it's not going to really cost me much time when the Metro Loop gets to the first stop up here. So, as you know, it's going to the apartment complex, really, more or less, which will end up leading to the Commons eventually. But the stop between the apartment complex and the Commons is the Convention Center. So you just kind of have to stay on the train. You don't have to get off. Stay on the train. It'll continue on to the next stop, which is going to be the convention center, as you will see here in a few moments. I was hoping they would have the Mercury Star Runner on the 311-1 PTU, but unfortunately they don't. It's not in there for us to test and play around with, so they're going to make us wait until the 20th to actually get our hands on it. So I did get out here. Don't get out here. You don't need to get out here. I'm going to be smart a little bit here and look. Oh, look. Tobin Convention Center back this way. So I've got to get back on the train and head back towards the Tobin Convention Center, which is a hop, skip, and a jump away. So once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. I really do appreciate it. I hope this helps you out when the IAE hits on the 20th. Again, I will be bringing you coverage from that as quickly as I can on those days. I certainly do appreciate all the views. You guys are awesome. And I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, and I'll see you out in the verse.